All right, how's it going, everybody? Let me turn down this music a little bit. Welcome back for another stream. It's Thursday. Oh no, wait. Rodriguez, why are you feeling so bad, man? You don't know what the hell you're doing with your life? Tell me about it. Maybe I can help you with that. It's Thursday, guys. What can I tell you? I don't really have a super concrete plan for tonight's stream, which can be really good because it leaves it open for doing whatever the heck we want. It could also be bad, you know, it could crash and burn, right? And we just end up, thank you, Buzz, for the subscription. We could end up just wandering about. At some point, I would love to play some video games tonight, but we don't have to do that first thing. We can kind of just wander about. But yeah, I wanted to give a little bit of an update about channel stuff, just to give you some information about that. So I feel like the people who come onto the stream usually are the folks who care the most about what's going on with that. Essentially, you know, where did I put my notes? Here we go. I've been thinking through kind of upcoming this month, April, and beyond. And sort of looks like, initially I was planning on trying to write, record, edit, and get a video done by April 20th, I think. Yeah. So, you know, normal upload schedule, but I was kind of timing things out, and it's looking like that probably won't happen. So I've been thinking about just timelines to give you kind of pull back the curtain a little bit. So Allie is due to give birth sometime in May. And so as such, April is kind of the last month to get a lot done in terms of preparation. And there's a lot to do. So we've been putting a lot more focus on that stuff. And I was just thinking about it. I'm like, you know, I could spend a lot of time getting all of this stuff finished. I even looked into having somebody else potentially even edit the video, but I think I'd rather save that for a time when I will need it more. So probably end up not uploading a video in April. Apologies in advance, but we will be back uploading in May and beyond. So that's kind of the timeline for what's going to be happening. But as a result, I'm hoping to stream more this month, because streaming is, you know, that's pretty straightforward, pretty easy. I can kind of do that whenever I want. So so that's the plan. I feel like I missed a chat. Did I miss a chat? Yeah, we got a pretty even spread too in terms of how people are feeling. Okay, all right, it's changing. We got people feeling mostly pretty good. A couple people in the not the best or awful zone, and a few people in the fantastic zone. You know, it's one of those days. It's not Friday, you know, so we're not out partying or anything like that. We're not feeling, you know, excited for the weekend or anything. It's just like, okay, one more day. The end is in sight. All that jazz. Anyway, as I was saying, we're gonna be kind of loosey-goosey today. I can kind of give you some information. Let me see what can I share here? Let's go to analytics, just to kind of check in on this last video. Figure you guys might be interested in that. So I did a video, let me see. Yeah, I can do that. Did a video about therapy and bad therapists. And overall, it's doing fine. You know, it's kind of middle of the pack in terms of performance. So YouTube has this nice ability where it can show you how your video stacks up compared to all the last 9 videos that you uploaded, essentially. And Allie's letting me know that you can hear Google alerts through my audio while she's sending me Google alerts. Yes, I'm aware. I'm just gonna close that tab then. There we go. So anyway, it shows you the last like 9 videos and then compares your latest to it. And so we're nice middle of the pack here. I'll show you. 5 out of 10. If you compare that to some of the most recent ones, you know, Stoned Ape Theory just kind of took off a few days after it was uploaded. Oh wow, thank you for the super chat, Patrick. That's really sweet of you. Wow, I don't know if, have I ever gotten a super chat before? That's pretty awesome. Thank you for that. Okay, now I gotta read the chat though. Hang on. It's just a lemon dancing. That's fantastic, thank you. So, in terms of, I don't know if you guys ever get to see this kind of stuff, so I think it's kind of fun to look at it. But, you know, it's doing good. It's kind of middle of the road in terms of performance. It's getting, you know, 258 views in the last 48 hours, which is whatever. It's not like, oh my God. Okay, Pearl, thank you for the super chat, $2.99. I mentioned the super chat not because I was expecting you guys to just like, you know, suddenly start sending them. But I appreciate it a lot. It's very kind of you. So it's kind of nice, you know, you can see the way that Google kind of breaks down their analytics. You get like check marks, or you get a green arrow if it's really good, if it's above average, or you get a sort of like a gray circle or something like that if it's below average. So view-wise, it's doing fine. Watch time's doing fine. Subscribers, revenue, all that stuff. And you can see sort of the impressions, kind of steady impressions. There are some videos like the Stoned Ape video has this weird curve where it like it goes, and then suddenly it shoots way up and gets a ton of impressions. Click-through rate, not great, to be honest. That's like the percentage of people who end up, oh, thanks, Pearl. I appreciate the congrats about having a baby. 1.9%, that's, so like if you send out a video onto a person's homepage, right? 1.9% of people will end up clicking it, essentially, for this video, which is, you know, it's not the best. Like if you want really good, 5% is kind of where you want to be around. We average around like 3, I think, 3%, which isn't terrible. That's pretty standard from what I understand. But yeah, just kind of interesting stuff. We got it shared on Reddit, which was funny, in sort of an interesting subreddit. I don't really know what to make of it, to be honest. It's like I forget what the subreddit was called. It was like, it essentially appeared to me to be like a feminist subreddit, but for men. You know, they kind of like used a different terminology, but that was what I got from it. So, you know, it's interesting just to hear, like, to see their perspective on the stuff that I was talking about and their interpretation. So, like, it uses, yeah, I don't know. It's just very unique. Yes, so just Reddit. Didn't know YouTube had its own impact factor equivalent. That's pretty funny. Yeah, exactly. YouTube is all about the impact factor. That's all it is, my man. If you know, YouTube right now, in terms of the meta, not to be confused with Facebook meta. But the meta of YouTube is you want people watching for as long as possible. So it's prioritizing that above all else. And so if they're watching a collection of your videos, then that's great. If you upload very long videos and people watch the entire thing, then that's really great. Which is why you've seen a lot more long form videos coming out. They actually care less about views in terms of promoting, right? They care less about how many views something has and more about how long someone is watching. And for us on this video, average view 8 minutes 11 seconds out of a 27-minute video, which is more than our average. And frankly, it's not terrible, I would say, in terms of retention. So yeah, I think this is why YouTube has become more and more long form. You see videos that are hours long. Like H Bomber guy just uploaded like a 3.5-hour video about Human Revolutions, the video game, and it's kind of like, all right, interesting. I don't think people are gaming the system necessarily, but I think that since people don't feel like they're going to get punished for uploading long content, then they feel totally free to do that. So it's just interesting. I don't know. I think that it's fascinating. So I feel no pressure to like upload short stuff. And in fact, I feel disincentivized to upload shorter videos, because we used to do that. When we started off our channel, we were doing 5-minute videos. That was the game. Was like the meta at the time was you cared most about retention and views. And so you wanted short stuff that got straight to the point, and then people would leave a comment, hopefully. And so short content was the way. And then shortly after that, like a few years after we started uploading, it just totally changed. So I also love long form content. I think it's great. That is my preferred. Well, it's either long form content, or I end up watching like stupid meme videos that are like 13 seconds long. You'd be interested. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna catch up on comments. I gotta get back to Rodriguez because he shared and then I passed over that comment. So he said, it's really not that serious, but I think I chose the wrong career. Oh no, I cannot switch because I would lose my scholarship, which I need for when I get kicked out of the house, probably very soon. Well, I'll tell you what, I've sort of considered this throughout my life. I've seen other people go through a similar process where they think to themselves, oh no, I chose the wrong career. And usually people think that because there's something going on, they just don't enjoy what they're studying as much, or they have a particular job that they really hate. And the conclusion that I've come to, and so this is my personal bias, is it doesn't matter what you do. What matters most is where you do it. Because I've had plenty of jobs that were crappy, right? Or that like, you would come away from saying like, man, this it feels like this isn't the right, maybe I'm not cut out for this, or maybe I really don't like this anymore. But then I've had plenty of other jobs too, where the environment, the people, the support that you get make all the difference. And like, you end up enjoying what you're doing way more. And it's not because the work is any different. It's the place that you're doing it that's different. So anyway, I think you can find joy in whatever career you have chosen, if that helps. And if you get into that career and you say to yourself, I don't really want to do this, well, you can change it, right? You want to like find something, there are plenty of people who do second careers. All right. The therapy video is your favorite to date. Oh, that's so nice. Great. I'm glad to hear that. Share us about autism brain and their dysfunction of executive functioning, please. Well, I probably am not the ideal person to talk about brain functioning. Allie would be the better person to kind of share about the details of like what's going on in the brain, particularly with autism. We did do a video about that though. We actually did with 12 Tone, the music theorist. Here, let me actually pull up his channel real quick. If you haven't seen him, oh, not 12 Tome, but it pulls up anyway. 12 Tone, awesome.
Hey, welcome.
Oh my gosh, awesome channel. Really great person, just a delight. Allie and I have met the main person that does the videos, Corey, as well as their brother, who also helps with the channel, and they're just a delight, just like the sweetest people you'll ever meet. And Corey is autistic and is open about that, and talked about their experience with, you know, dealing with that and what it's like for them. So definitely check that video out. Maybe I'll put it in the chat. Let me see if I can. Autism, 12 Tone. That should bring it up, right? Yeah, there we go. I'll just link it. Boom. Done. So you can save it for later. Okay, what else? Catching up. Blah, blah, blah. Long time ago, a friend said 9-month pregnancy gives some time to get used to the idea of becoming a parent. I think that's true. Yeah, I think when it first happens, it takes a long time to really feel like it's real. And it's still, I mean, frankly, it's still not real yet. I mean, I know it's gonna happen. I know that it's gonna be very exciting, but also like, I'm not a parent yet. Or like, I am, but not to a human child that's been birthed. So the actual act of parenting, I think, will be pretty unique. So I'm really excited about it. Can't wait. Let's see. I'd be interested in finding out which video performed best for retention. I can't stop watching Bill trying to talk. Well, let's look at the cat. Okay, let's just pull up some stuff here. Let's go here. We'll go to content. We'll just click on views. All right. So these are our most watched videos. We got the Shrooms video, which is just taken off. Pretty incredible to see how well this video has performed, because maybe this is just from my own perspective, but like, I don't think we did anything special for this video. You know, I put my normal pizzazz on it when editing. And Allie did a great job with writing the script and with like presenting everything. But so that leads me to conclude that it must be the subject matter. You know, people like love learning about stuff like shrooms. So anyway, it's done great. And then we get the cat attachment video, the cat classical conditioning video. We got our music video that we did with Allie's grad program. Then a video about marijuana. So we're seeing a trend, cats and drugs, right? Cats and drugs. Another cat video, the operant conditioning one, and then kind of an older one about psychoanalysis. I don't know why this one got picked up, but for whatever reason, people really love learning about Freud. So that one's popular. And then another cat video. And then we get into sort of disorders, essentially down below. So anxiety, eating disorders, ADHD. Then we got neuro degrees and stuff like that. So anyway, another music video. Allie talking about her PhD. music video, another disorder, Allie's kind of history, and then we get to the Stoned Ape hypothesis, which is, funny enough, it's kind of leveled off. It's only at 85,000 views, and that thing was like a rocket for a few months, and then it just kind of dropped off. So I don't know. I don't claim to understand the algorithm at all. It just, it's on its own wavelength. So anyway, you wanted to know about retention. So let's look at retention for some of these. Audience retention, average viewed, 4 minutes, 23 seconds. So 22% viewed. You can see this is kind of a fun, oh, you can't really see that, hang on. Yeah, adjust this. Nope, still can't see it, huh? Okay. You get this kind of fun graph here. We can see the fall off. It's also kind of depressing. The fall off of views, or every person that watches this, on average, by the time you get to halfway in the video, 18% of people are watching. Ugh, what a killer. But that's kind of expected when a video gets popular like this. The fall off is going to be a lot higher because there's going to be more people who are like I can't tell you how many times I've been on my home page and my mouse has like hovered over someone's video for a couple of seconds and it starts to play. And then I move my mouse because I'm like, oh, I don't want to, that's not what I wanted to look at. That might count as a view, and that person will see that like, oh, somebody started watching and then immediately they stopped watching, which is kind of frustrating. I don't really like that feature all that much. Anyway, let's look at the cat video. Let's see. Sorry, I'm just a little distracted here. So much better retention for the cat video. We're getting people watching about half the video, so 7 minutes, and retention is pretty high on the cat video. Now, this video is also significantly older than the shrooms video, so it got pushed at a consistent level over a longer period of time versus the shrooms video, which got pushed to a lot of people all at once. So, they're both over 1 million views, but the shrooms video is from 2021 and the cats video is from 2019, so a 2-year difference. Anyway, how about the other cat videos? How are those doing? So 46%, 6 minutes. So also about kind of similar to the other one too. Now, actually, hang on. This is looking at the last 28 days. Let's look at the lifetime since upload. Yeah, it's still about the same. Wow, that's actually kind of amazing. Let's do that for the shrooms video because I don't think I was looking at the lifetime. Or was I? Yeah, I was. Sad. Anyway, okay, I'm getting behind on the chat again. Yeah, love the long form material. April marks the beginning of Autism Awareness Month, or as we in the self-advocacy community want to just call it Autistic April, and many people will be sharing all over social media. Oh, that's great. I should make a post tomorrow about that. That's awesome. Yeah, that's fantastic. Are you doing anything special for that? Let me know. As a parent of a 15-month-old, it really starts becoming real once Baroka's area comes online. In addition to language, she started humming different pitches and trying to find them on her xylophone. Oh, wow. That's actually pretty amazing. Did you know that perfect pitch is something that you can teach, but only when your child is very young? I mean, 15 months is probably plenty young. You can actually teach a child perfect pitch. And at a certain point in development, perfect pitch becomes essentially impossible to learn. So like if I tried as an adult to learn to have perfect pitch, I wouldn't be able to. I think it probably, I wonder if it has similar mechanisms with language, because there's similar questions about like whether there is a period of time where you need to begin language development, and if you don't, if you're after that point, then your language won't really develop in the same way as others, no matter how much you train or learn. So that's interesting. Music is actually a human universal. Yeah, it's true. I mean, music is amazing. Don't market yourselves as Cats and Drugs channel. Oh, why not, Pearl? Come on. That sounds like a great channel. Cats and Drugs. Come on in. We got plenty of cats. You can take your drugs and pet some cats. Freud's a real public interest point. I know. I don't get... Okay, Freud is... What to say about Freud? Freud has been instrumental in the formation of psychology. But also, I don't know, it's kind of like, it's sort of like, since we're talking about music, you know, it's like talking about Mozart all the time, or something like that. Like, yeah, Mozart did some really cool stuff, you know. Don't you get a little tired of it after a while, though? I don't know. Maybe that's just my opinion. Algo exhausts the interest buckets without outside search behavior to sustain it. Yeah. Sorry, I'm like actually breaking down that sentence. So the algorithm exhausts the interest buckets without outside search behavior to sustain it. Yeah, I think what I find often happens with our videos is sometimes they will push out a bunch, right? Like there will be this kind of burst of like they'll push it out to an audience, and then you find that the click-through rate, right, the number of people actually clicking on the video just plummets, the percentage plummets, and then the algorithm freaks out and it's like, nobody likes this, and then it stops sharing it. And so you get these weird charts that happen where, like, you know, it starts to get pushed, your click-through rate goes way down, and then there's sort of this like evening out again. So I don't know, it's kind of bizarre. Not surprising that Freud be of interested, as, let's face it, when people think therapist or psychologist, the image conjured the most by pop culture remains that of the psychoanalyst. Yeah, I know, it's kind of too bad. I mean, I get it, but it's, you know, Freud made quite the impression, and without Freud, I don't think therapy would be what it is today. But also, I think there's some harmful associations with Freud too. In particular, I think this seems to be kind of a thing that's specific to therapists, or more prevalent, I guess, in the imagery around therapists, which is just around sex. You know, like there's a really big concern around therapists having sex with their clients. And I think that partly is sustained by Freud, who did all of this very, you know, a lot of his theories ended up focusing on, you know, he had this psychosexual theory of development. And so a lot of emphasis gets placed on that. You know, like your sexual development from birth to like 13 years old ends up being this really important thing. But at the same time, like, well, first off, the theory of psychosexual development has been pretty widely debunked, and also it has perpetuated this idea that therapists, or not this idea, this like stereotype that therapists maybe are like maybe take advantage of their clients sexually because that's what they're thinking about all the time. It doesn't help that there are sex therapists too, right, who do genuinely good work in an ethical manner, but also hold that title, you know, of therapist too. So anyway, it's kind of a strange thing. There's been a lot of work to weed out, you know, sex from therapy, which has been great, and the like punishment for any kind of sexual behavior is pretty harsh, usually resulting in like losing your license. So, and I fully support that. But it's tough. I think also it's tough because in therapy, the foundation is on like having this emotional relationship with your client, right? And sometimes when you have I think clients can interpret having an emotional relationship with someone to mean that there is some kind of like sexual attraction too. So anyway, there's all sorts of factors I think that are at play, but how did I get off on this tangent? I don't know. One comment about Freud and suddenly I'm talking about sex. All right. Let's see here. What else? Okay, so Peter thinks about B.F. Skinner. B.F. Skinner, you know, the guy, like his hair was way back here. No, good guy. Interesting guy. Although kind of a conceited guy. He thought he was smarter than everybody else. Mauricio, glad you're doing all right. Let's see. Authentic. Ain't got no spoons for much, honestly. Sharing what I can online. Yeah, I can appreciate that. Well, reserve your spoons for the important stuff, you know, and maybe find those activities that give you some spoons too. Sometimes it's easy to forget how lucky I am to be able to study at all, even if it sometimes feels like the wrong career. Very true, you know. It's a privilege to have the scholarship and to be able to explore what you're, you know, what interests you. So you got it. You'll be all good. Neuroplasticity being reduced as a killer. That's true. Oh, you're in reference to talking about language and stuff. Cats and Jugs, next video about catnip. Yep, we already did a video about catnip. Actually, Allie, you should share that video. Well, I'll share it. Catnip. There. Can human... Look, this was a crossover, all right? We did drugs and cats in the same video. So... It's okay, Allie. We understand. There's a really good chapter by Stanovich in 2008 that discusses a lot of philosophy and psychology and discusses the Freud phenomena. He hits some really good points, and it's an amazing read. Interesting. Good to know. Hey, Dan. Glad to see you here. The cats are doing great. Allie's doing good too. Allie, you doing good? Yeah, cats, they're not in here with me right now, but they're doing well. Wow, man. Would you ever consider making a separate YouTube channel to host the VODs of past live streams? You know, that's not a bad idea. I was thinking about doing something like that, you know, just somewhere to put them up. So maybe I will post them elsewhere. I haven't done it just not for any particular reason, just I don't know. I didn't know if anybody would really care about that, but if that's something that you're interested in, I can definitely post them. Let's see. YouTube tries to ID a video's topic, then matches it to the audience with the closest affinity. As activity with the group tapers, it expands to other groups with lower affinity. Yeah, that's what I sort of figured happens. I just question the closest affinity because I get my outside perspective is that what happens is they're like, this is the group with the closest affinity, right? And then they push it to that, and they're wrong. So you know, I think there could be some better like machine learning or something like that to match up a video with the correct audience. Not that everything needs to be perfectly tailored. You know, it's kind of nice to reach outside of your silo sometimes too. Let's see. That's why you get jumps, then plateaus, and eventually, as the group activity falls below a threshold, it stops expanding. Oh, hang on. Yeah, no, yeah, you're right. No, that's probably what's going on. Cartoons perpetuate a lot. I always notice cartoons. Oh, you mean like adult cartoons. I think the most harmful image to therapy brought by psychoanalysis comes from the false memory scandal of the 80s, 90s. Michelle remembers and all that shit. Yeah, that's true. Allie was just telling me she was listening to the podcast You're Wrong About. You ever watch that? Or listen to that? Good podcast, great podcast. It's changed a little bit. One of the hosts ended up leaving not too long ago, but they talked about the Michelle remembers incident and all that stuff. So Allie could tell you way more about that because I haven't listened to that episode yet, but it's interesting. Actually, that might be an interesting, maybe not Michelle remembers specifically, but talking about repressed memories and stuff like that as a video, that would be interesting. I don't hear enough about people evaluating the content of a profession and deciding it's not for them. That was common in other time periods. Modern career choices feel like one shot, don't miss. Yeah. Maybe. I mean, I think people just do that, if I'm understanding you correctly, Peter. You're saying like once people decide upon a career, they're less likely now to be able to switch or to do that. And instead it's like, well, this is what I spent my life on. I got to do this. I could see that. Counterpoint though, what about like, you know, in other time periods, I also feel like it would be far more common to have people go into like family businesses, you know, like farming or like being a barber or like you know, what's the name of the person that does ironworking? You know, they like make swords and stuff. Gosh, why am I, you know, they hit stuff on the anvil. What am I thinking of? Anyway, but I feel like, you know, the family business used to be a far larger thing back in the day than it is today. And so that to me indicates that maybe people are changing their career less, not because they're not critical of what they're going into, but because more people choose what they want to go into from the get-go. Blacksmith, thank you. Yes, it's blacksmith. I was like, iron worker, metallurgist, no. Anyway. Let's see. I think Freud is not as good or bad as most people think. In my humble opinion, he did the best he could with the tools that he had at the time, and he got some things somewhat right. Also, when I read Freud, I understand that he was not talking about adult sexuality all the time. He talked about sexuality as the search for pleasure, not just sexual intercourse. Okay, first off, I think there's some truth in what you're saying. I think he did do the best he could with the tools that he had, but he also did a lot of cocaine. And I think that you know, he found a theory and latched onto it and thought that, and was like, yes, this is what I'm going to talk about. And I just don't know why sexual development ended up being his like thing, you know, maybe because he was trying to bring his thoughts and practices into mainstream, and therefore you need to do something that's bombastic and gets people's attention. I don't know. You know, maybe it's like having a good YouTube thumbnail. You gotta, you know, go for a little bit of clickbait to get people to listen to you, and then explain yourself afterwards. No idea. And in terms of search for pleasure, that is true. You know, he had the pleasure principle, right? Humans generally seek out pleasure, move away from pain. And it isn't necessarily about sexual intercourse. I also agree with that, but more about sexual gratification. So like you're saying, pleasure. So, but he could have also used the words pleasure instead of like talking specifically about sex, because pleasure covers a far wider category. I think people would appreciate seeing past VODs as a kind of behind-the-scenes content, similar to director's commentary. Oh, all right. Well, if you say so, I trust you guys to know what you want. So I'll put it out there, and it's gonna get like 5 views, but I'm okay with that. As long as it makes 5 people happy, that's what we're gonna do. By the way, I didn't show this off yet. I have this fun. This glass that we got. It's like an heirloom glass. It was described as a sippy cup, right? So I've got a little bit of rum in here that a friend of mine actually made himself, and you've got a little sipper nozzle here, and you're good to go. And I know what you're saying, that's a lot of alcohol. It's not actually that much. It's all tapered, so don't worry, we're not getting blasted tonight. Let's see. Blah, 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 blah. I retrained from botany systematics to entomology systematics because I found I hated professional botany after grad school. Wow, dang. Well, I don't know what to say to that. I mean, good for you for figuring that out. I'm sorry that you know, you went all the way through grad school and then you're like, nah, I'm gonna switch. But hey, I mean, better to do something that you love rather than do something you hate for forever and ever. Freud makes a lot of sense if you consider 1, the scientific context of the time, and 2, he was very metaphorical. He was still pretty out there for the time, big tendency to overinterpret some low sample clinical case. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, right? Clinical cases were often single person. They were case studies oftentimes. That was the big research method that Freud utilized back in his day. You know, he didn't do large sample research. He did, you know, I'm gonna tell you the story of this one client that I worked with and what this person went through. And then the idea was to extrapolate. You would like go into one person's story and their treatment process and all that. And you'd say, okay, from this person's experience, we can now say all of this stuff about, you know, how to provide therapy or what works and what doesn't work, which is kind of, I mean, it's dangerous, right, to say that because you're taking individualized treatment and making sweeping claims potentially. So I don't know. I think the system that we have in place now is much better than it used to be. Let's see. There have to be other people in the same boat, but it feels like most of my colleagues work to conceal that kind of past experience. Oh, that's interesting. They don't like talking about their past work. I used to work, let's see, past work experiences. I worked in a warehouse when I was really young for my uncle. I worked in retail. I painted houses. I worked in a library. I worked at Cricket Mobile. What else did I do? I worked at Eddie Bauer. Where else did I work? I worked for, well, then I started like thinking about career stuff, and I started working in like a government program. I was just an intern where they would do like the ankle bracelets for people who had multiple DUIs and stuff like that. I didn't really do that much there. I just like organized paperwork, but it was still interesting. Let's see. Okay, I'm seeing blacksmith. Avatar music. Yeah, if you're liking the music, pull that up. Just go to Game Chops. Really great music, and it's all Creative Commons too, which is nice. So they have like all sorts of video game and pop culture music that's all in a chill aesthetic. Definitely recommend. Oh, hang on. I think I missed this from a long time ago. Effigy drums, native speakers of tonal languages have a much higher percentage of perfect pitch. I heard that. I heard that people who, I think native Chinese speakers have a higher percentage of perfect pitch because the language focuses so much more on tone and like pitch. So there you go. It can be a learned behavior. Let's see. Blacksmith. Yes, metal hitter, metalomancer. Okay, yeah. Yes, cocaine, general inspiration, lubricant. Very true. Speaking of thumbnails, the thumbnail for this stream is great. Thank you. Appreciate that. Sexual development was Freud's thing. Was for two reasons. First, he started with it from his theory of neurotica. And two, this has to do with being the Darwinian beliefs of the time. I suppose that's true if you're thinking about like sexual reproduction as the basis for evolution and all that stuff. But in terms of human development, when you're talking about sexual development in babies, it gets a little bit questionable because obviously, humans have a very specific, and most animals have a period of time where they enter into sexual maturity. So it's just kind of interesting that Freud would introduce discussions about sexuality and use that as the basis for development prior to reaching sexual maturity. Although I guess you could make the argument that how do you mature? You gotta go through, sexual development stages in order to become mature in sexuality. But anyway, let's see. Yes, the crystal supply cup. Let's see. It is a new thing just for the cats to knock over. I locked them out of this room though, so hopefully they don't come in. It is kind of a snifter. I do have a snifter as well, so it does look different from this. And I won't let the kid use it. Actually, the glass on this thing, it's very thin. I'm kind of worried about breaking it. Like if it falls over, it could break pretty easily, I think. Let's see. I also think the labor investment and career specialization can be life-ruining in the contemporary era. Can you imagine training as a doctor then bailing? True, it's a long time to train, 6 years of whatever, trying to become a doctor. How do you pay back $1 million of debt as a surf instructor? I mean, that's a life choice, right? But we have a friend, Allie actually talked about it. We have a friend who didn't match after med school, and yeah, he has a different job, right? So people do it. Let's see. He used to work in a college bookstore. That's fun. Library was a pretty sweet gig, let me just say. Because you could, I worked at the circulation desk, and it was in college. and I could just like sit there, watch people come in and out. People come up and ask questions. Every once in a while, people would need, you know, to check out books, or they'd be returning books. And then probably my favorite part was when there was like a whole cart of books that you had to put back into the, you know, into the stack. And so I would, you know, step away from my desk and go out into the rows and rows of books. And it was just kind of nice. I don't know, there's something nice about like organizing things. You take out a book, you find the code on it, you like put it in its right place. There's just something satisfying about doing that. So, and I would have music playing while I was doing that. You know, I could put in my headphones. That's back when I had like an old iPad, you know, or an iPod, and had to like put all the music on there myself. So good. Let's see. Worked for a service that acted as a voice intermediary between the deaf and service calls. No way. That's awesome. Peter, have you seen Coda, the movie Coda? I knew nothing about it until I saw that it won the Oscar for Best Picture. And I was like, whoa, all right, I gotta check this out. And now I really want to see it. Let's see. Random question. Do you have any advice for a hardcore procrastinator? Asking for a friend, obviously. Oh, yeah. No, I am there with you. Well, let me say this. Oop. We have a video about it. Would you look at that? I'll put that in the chat too. A video about procrastinating and how to not procrastinate. My advice, the thing that works best for me, is to try and push all of your responsibilities to the front of the day, or like do them as soon as possible. So it's what I call front loading. You take everything you got to do and do it first, or like or even if it's not at the beginning of the day. Like, to give you an example, I don't particularly like doing dishes, but I force myself to do them right away, because if I don't do them right away, then I tend to procrastinate on them, and it's a whole lot more painful to do them at the end of the night, you know, when I'm tired and ready for bed, than to do them at, you know, right after eating. So that's my suggestion. Cats don't react to catnip till kitty puberty. Interesting. I think I kind of knew that, actually. But that kind of makes sense, because catnip is sort of a cat analog to like ecstasy, essentially, right? It sort of has similar, the structure is completely different, but in terms of effects, from what I understand, it has somewhat similar effects to like something like MDMA. Also, he made his theory about the development of children from extrapolating from his very adult and from very closet. Hey, Glurkdient3, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Over on Twitch. Nice. Let's see. And you'll stop about Freud. Yeah, I'm kind of done talking about Freud, frankly. Allie was a dog walker, then sold cell phones at a mall kiosk, then waited tables at a few different restaurants, then painted houses for summer, and then started working in research labs, and then a researcher, and now a writer. Dan, that's a great joke. Let's see. I'm not even gonna talk about Freud anymore. Don't come to me with Freud anymore. Librarians and their dopamine. Wait, did you guys do a video on Dewey? The idea of putting things in order? No, we haven't done any video about ordering things or on the Dewey Decimal System or anything like that. It'd be interesting though. You've lived a life. Side question, which job did you hold when you two met? When we met? When we met, okay, I actually know this. Well, yeah, I know this. When we met, I was working at an AMC movie theater. And Allie was working as a waiter at a local restaurant. And I remember this because there were times where I would pick up Allie from her job as a waiter, and then we would go to the movie. Our first date was actually to go see a movie, and I got us in for free because I worked there, and got us free popcorn and soda. Didn't spend a dime. So anyway, but that was a great job too. I liked working at the movie theater. I didn't like working at the movie theater. I liked the perks of working at a movie theater because I absolutely love movies and going to the movies. So that was really fun. And my parents really enjoyed that I worked at the movie theater because they also really love watching movies and going to the movies for free. So let's see. Coda was great. Oh, good. I think it was more of a crescendo rim shot. I don't know if I get the... Is that a joke? Or something that I'm not understanding? The dad metamorphosis continues apace. Oh, I see. And thus, the price of parental approval is free popcorn. Exactly. See, this is all you need to know. If my kid ends up working at a movie theater, proudest parent. Another dumb question. There are no dumb questions, Rodriguez. Only dumb answers. Do you believe in free will? I've always found it hard to believe we have much free will when our brains follow the laws of physics and causality. What am I missing? Oh, I see, Peter. Okay, thank you, Pearl, for the clarification. A joke in the music world. I'm a little behind. Let's see. In terms of free will, this is a complicated question that I don't claim to be any... I am not the right person to answer this question. I'm not a philosopher. I'm not someone who has particularly studied free will, but I can give you my opinion for what it's worth. I think, from my perspective, it doesn't really matter if we have free will or not. In terms of, because I think oftentimes people get wrapped up in the idea of, do we have free will? Because they want to know if they are, how to say this properly? They want to know if their life is meaningful or if they are in control. And I think, from my perspective, I feel like I'm in control. And I, am satisfied with my life, and therefore, if I actually have control or not, doesn't particularly influence my satisfaction with life, if that makes sense. So, you might want to talk with like a physicist or whatever. I know that there's like chaos theory and what's the other one? There's like a whole bunch of theories about things that happen that we aren't able to predict, even at a microscopic level, at a nano level. So I guess I'm sure there are plenty of good arguments for randomness and therefore free will. But for me, I think I wouldn't worry about it too much, I guess. I'm really hoping my kid gets that job at Tesla. Mommy needs a new car. Me too, man. Yeah. Let's see. What would be the best jobs for a kid? I mean, I'll definitely take a free car. Do people that work at Tesla get a free car? Is that like a deal? Now, the thing with that, though, is I imagine it's kind of like a one-time thing, right? You get your job at Tesla, you get a free car, you're done. If you work at a movie theater, that's free movies for as long as they're working there, you know? I know that the like value trade-off monetarily might be very different, but the value trade-off in terms of satisfaction and joy that you get out of that, I mean, it seems like movies kind of outweighs that. That's what I think. Micah, the whole concept of natural order and lexicographies in language and sorting is so interesting. You have to do some video on it. I don't. I'm just gonna keep reading. Did you know cultures without ordinal number systems count naturally on the logarithmic scale? So 1 and 2 are exponentially closer conceptually than 3. Similarly, the different taxonomic systems applied to the natural world are insanely dependent on the semiotics of the person who developed the system. Peter, I think you need to make a video on this, because I frankly don't totally follow you, nor do I know. I am not the right person to talk about this. You should make the video. All right. You don't know about the car thing? Come on, Pearl. You're obsessed with alphabetical order ever since the Olympics. During the Parade of Nations, they introduced the countries by Chinese character stroke count. Interesting. I didn't know that. Horse stable and a cat shelter. That's awesome. A cat shelter? That sounds amazing. Horse stable, maybe a little bit less so, because then, I mean, let's be honest. If you're working at a horse stable, what you're really doing is you're messing with the like stalls. You know, you're doing a lot of shoveling of waste and a lot of grooming. That's probably pretty pleasant, actually. Let's see. That's awesome. That's good stuff. Oh, you help kids get saddled up too? That's great. What else? What other jobs have people had out there? I'm kind of interested. Oh, I realized that my poll is still going. Hey, people are mostly still pretty good. I'm glad to see that. Let's end the poll though. Free will is like the brain in a jar situation. Even if you are only a brain in a jar, you have no access to anything outside that reality. You have no choice but to behave as if it is the only reality. True. Yeah, that's kind of my perspective too. We can always kind of pursue, you know, learning more, and perhaps there's more out there, you know, the pursuit of knowledge. But in terms of understanding free will, maybe we'll get there someday. Hey, 123 Gamer Man. That's actually my brother. Worked at a saltwater fish shop once. I just transferred. Thank you for the tank, by the way. My brother gave, or I guess allowed me to use a tank that was his at one point, and we have these goldfish that were in a pond outside, and we had to take them in for the winter so that they wouldn't freeze to death. And I just brought them back outside. So anyway, now they are in the wild again, and I'm anticipating that they will be reproducing soon. I've got 12 goldfish. So, and they're big guys. They're like, not your, feeder goldfish that you get for a nickel a piece. Clownfish. I can see that. Probably the Finding Nemo just like changed that. Yeah, exactly. I wonder if I know that they're not called this, the dory fish, if they ended up getting way more popular once Finding Dory came out. Probably. Everybody loves clownfish though. I get what you're saying, but the thing that scares me about there not being free will is the implications it might have in stuff like the justice system. Blue Hippotang, yeah, that's what it's called. Well, okay. I get where you're going, I suppose, in terms of questions about free will. Here's the thing. From my experience, yes, the justice system does have a lot of issues beyond free will. From my perspective, human beings have the capacity for change. And as such, we can all work to improve ourselves, our systems, things, our environments. That is observable, right? We can observe people changing and developing and doing things differently. So I suppose what you're implying is, are people not making the choice? Hey, Jeffrey, thanks for the subscription. Are people not making the choice to commit a crime, but instead they lack the free will and therefore they do the crime because, whatever, the stars aligned in whatever particular way, and that was just what was going to happen? I think rather than considering it, if you wanted to take a no free will approach to something like the justice system or to life in general, it would probably be more like a kind of a reaction model, right? Like, because this happens, then this happens, then this happens, then this happens. But along the way, you can, things can change that affect the reaction that then change downstream, have downstream effects. So, a policy changes or someone changes their mind about whether to go to work or not or whatever, there are things that happen that then have these butterfly effects, if you want to call it that, that can affect things in ways that we don't quite understand. And I think that's part of the issue is, like, with free will is, if there is no free will, it's too complex of a system to understand at this point. Not too dissimilar from the brain, where we have 100 billion neurons, rather, sorry. And trying to understand how our brain functions is a pretty big feat. We just don't understand it. There's so much that we don't know. So anyway, I think I wouldn't get too wrapped up. What I would get focused on more is not whether or not there's free will, but rather what change do you want to affect on yourself and on the world in order to see the change that you want to see, in order to make results happen, essentially. Because I think if you get too stuck on free will, you become passive and inactive. You actually don't make change. So, Authentic, I'm so sorry to hear about that. That's really a shame. I'm sorry that happened to you. Let's see. Frankly, the issues of the justice systems regarding things that recreated and will be solved from a societal level independently of the predictability of groups of neurons, I'm afraid. Yeah, exactly. Whether or not our brains are hardwired to do certain things, societally, we can still make changes that make things better for everybody. Let's see. All right, we got a question. What is everyone's favorite old video game? So my brother collects a lot of video games. Actually, do you wanna send me a pic? Should I show them your channel? Let me just show you your channel. Check this out. Wait. Let's make this easy. All right. Look at this man's collection.
Excited.
Okay, this is a small section, and these are just Super Nintendo games, right? That he has here. I think he even does a tilt down. I mean, look at that. Do you have a you have a game room tour, don't you, somewhere? Let's see. Oh, what did I do? Nope. Oh my gosh. Tour. No. Game. Wait. Room. Where is that? No. Maybe I gotta scroll down. I mean, he's got it all. And more. Room. Let's see what we got here. Game room tour. Where does that one go to? I don't know. But here, I'll just gonna mute it for now. But look at this collection, right? I got nothing compared to this. It's a lot of games. Now, my problem is I have significantly fewer games, and I also play like none of them. So I really need to, get on that. Q Basic Nibbles. I don't know that game. Earthbound. That's a good one. Let's see. The thing that bothers me is that, in my humble opinion, a lot of crime can be explained by an interaction of biology and environment. If I was raised in a different environment, I might have been a serial killer. Yeah, potentially. I mean, this is the issue, right? It is an interaction of biology and environment, but we can change environments, right? We don't necessarily have to have an environment that pushes people to a point where crime becomes the only option or becomes something that the person needs to do, right? So that's where we need to affect more change. Just saying. Yeah, amazing collection, right? It is so orderly. Actually, do you order it? Do you actually, is it alphabetized, or how do you end up, how do you know where things are? I'm curious. Let's see. Hey, One Punch TV, glad to see you here. It is a lot of games. Look at all those in-box games too. Complete in-box. That's, I don't know, impressive. I'll just say that. Let's see. Not too long ago, my mother found some old pictures of my brother and I, and one of them was he and I and a friend playing Bubble Bobble on the Commodore 64. Oh man. Commodore 64. I don't think I ever played Commodore 64, but I have played Bubble Bobble. Love that game. Yeah, I'm trying to think. My first video game, don't quote me on this, but the first computer or system game that I remember is the original Duke Nukem. I'm sure I played some other like random games, but you know, like little things. But in terms of like a game that had a complete story, multiple levels, it was a side scroller, Duke Nukem. And let me say, Duke Nukem changed a lot from its first iteration to, you know, to later editions, and not in a way that I particularly liked. But have we ever talked about the zone of proximal development? Have we ever? Here, 1 second. It's like you're feeding me the line. 1 second. 62. All right. In our book, right? The book that Allie and I wrote, Brains Explained, page 62. Zone of proximal development. It's all on the page about Vygotsky, because it was his theory. Let me see if where can I find it? Here we go. I'll just read out the section about it so you can hear about it. Let's see. This idea led to Lev's greatest concept and also an awesome name for a prog rock band, the zone of proximal development. This term describes tasks that a child or adult can accomplish with help. It exists between what the child already knows how to do and what is not possible for them to do yet. Unlike previous theories that propose a sequential path of development, Vygotsky realized that younger children can learn a new skill that is typically associated with older children if they receive guidance from a more knowledgeable instructor. For example, learning how to swim or read or solve puzzles. So essentially, the zone of proximal development shows why teachers are so important and why they need to tailor their lessons for each student. Lev Vygotsky died before he could complete much of his work, but his ideas have lived on in classrooms around the world. So there you go. Boom. Zone of proximal. Why are you asking about the zone of proximal development? Or you weren't even talking to me. You were talking about everybody else. Well, anyway. Let's see. The SNES Star Wars games. Code entry Yoda haunts your nightmares. I don't know if I've ever even heard of that. Yeah. Star Wars games. I like, okay, there are some good Star Wars games though. I mean, obviously they've become much better over time, but why am I forgetting the name here? Rogue Squadron was pretty good. As far as racing games go, the pod racing game is pretty dang good, I think, on the N64. Shadow of the Republic, also really good. Also a good Star Wars game. I also really liked Jedi Academy. I don't think it had much of like, I don't think the single player gameplay was as good, but in terms of the multiplayer, I remember that being really good when I was a kid. But then again, I also remember like the graphics for GoldenEye being really good when I was a kid, and then I would plug it in and play GoldenEye, and it's absolutely terrible. I don't know what my brain was doing when I was a kid, because I remember back in the day I was like, oh wow, so realistic. Although I have heard an argument made that that is a product of our modern TVs. So like things actually did look better on old small tube TVs, smaller tube TVs. You know, we're talking like 30 inches, right? And now you got like a 50-inch high definition TV, and it looks like crap because you see all of the all the pixels. CRTs look better. There you go. You heard it from the professional. I'm slurring my words. Maybe I should drink some more of this rum. So yeah, anyway, if you want to subscribe to my brother's channel, I'm just gonna, let's just do this. I'll put it in the chat. Yeah, it does not scale well on a 60-inch HD TV. Speaking of games, I want to play a game. I'm kind of feeling it. So let me, not that I don't love talking with you guys though, and we're still gonna be talking, but I feel like, honestly, sometimes when I start playing a game, everybody leaves. I don't know why. What's up with that? You don't want to watch somebody play a video game? Actually, let me make a let's put a poll up. Should I play a video game? Yes, no. All right, vote. Let me know if you want me to play a video game or not. And while you're considering your options, I'm gonna pull up Steam. All right, so we have some options for what we can play. I can download a game to, you know, I don't have most of these downloaded just because I don't typically download them until I play them, unless I play them more regularly. But we've got Age of Empires. Probably won't play that unless you really want to be here for a few hours. Among Us, I don't really feel like playing Among Us. Getting Over It, which is sort of, it is a very frustrating game. But it's kind of interesting because it is a game kind of about depression. The Master Chief Collection, Kerbal Space Program. I have a real soft spot for Kerbal Space Program. PUBG, which I haven't played forever. Rocket League, probably my favorite game that I've played. Plenty of time put into that. Spore, which I started playing and I haven't played in a while, but I really liked it. I hadn't played it before, and so I started a Creature, but I haven't played that for a while. Stardew Valley, also love Stardew Valley. Terraria, haven't played that in a while, but also really like Terraria. Apex Legends, haven't played this in a minute, but Celeste, we got Borderlands, Counter-Strike, which I've played maybe a couple of times. The Culling, which is also kind of, if you're not familiar with it, it's like a, you know, you like, it's kind of unique. You like land, it's very Hunger Games. You land on an island naked, you have to run around and collect supplies and then try and kill the other people on the island. Dear Esther, which I haven't played yet. I just downloaded that recently. Don't Starve, which is fun, although I gotta play more of that. Dota, which I don't want to play tonight. That's also another game that takes forever. Goat Simulator, which is just fun and silly. Hades, which I also really like. That's a fun one. Half-Life, Half-Life 2, Halo Infinite. I've never actually played any Half-Life game, so at some point I gotta play those. We're not gonna play Jackbox. Outer Wilds, haven't played that yet, so that could be another fun one. RuneScape, ooh, speaking of old games, play that. A Short Hike, which I really have been loving. I started playing this, and it's so cute and fun. We're not gonna play Civ 5. Surviving Mars, which I haven't played yet. We could go on VR chat and see what's up there. What Remains of Edith Finch, Warframe, all sorts of options. Anyway, or there's other games. I have City Skylines, 2021 Football Manager. I'm sure I can find some other games too. But anyway, let's see. GoldenEye. PUBG game idle do you play? I'm I have played PUBG. It's been a minute since I've played PUBG. I've played Apex Legends more recently and got into that for a minute, but I don't know. I'm not very good at it. Yeah, of course. I'll shout you out again. Go follow my brother. Go watch him on YouTube. If you like watching retro video game videos, it's good stuff. Hey, did you end up watching? I'm talking to my brother right now. Did you end up watching that video that I sent you with the where they made the N64 cartridges into guitar pedals? Let's see. If you want, but I may leave. I'm not a gamer person. No. Wow, you're not a gamer person. What games are on the menu? Well, I just told you, Pearl. Lack a third, do as you wish option. Well, that would be a yes, wouldn't it? It Takes Two. Okay, I have a friend, actually my neighbor, directly across the street, has been asking to play It Takes Two. And I've been wanting to play that game, like ever since he mentioned it. And we haven't found a time to connect on it, so I really want to play it. Ooh, Untitled Goose Game. Do I have that? I don't think I have that. But I would play that. I like that game too. I love to watch you play a game, but I'm afraid I have to follow your advice and stop procrastinating. Fair enough. Yeah, go work on your neuroanatomy homework. Fine. Goose Game. Let's see. Goose ethics, exactly. Okay, let's do the Goose Game. Let's see. Yes, what? All right. You're all asking for the Goose Game. I love Untitled Goose Game. So we're gonna do it. Give me 1 second. All right. Oh. Okay, we're pulling up Untitled Goose Game. City Skyline is also fun. It brings me back to those SimCity days. But, oops, okay, yes. All right, we're just getting things ready. Yeah, you can all psychoanalyze me as I'm playing Untitled Goose Game. The only good goose is stuffed with sage and slowly turning in an oven. Come on, SM. Actually, I've heard that ducks make really good pets. And I would love to have a duck as a pet, but I'm afraid that in my city you can't own a duck, and this is devastating to me. So I would like to change that law. You can own chickens, but you can't own a duck. What's up with that? I don't even want to eat the duck. I just want to eat the duck's eggs and, you know, have another companion that maybe messes with the cats every once in a while. Is that too much to ask? Okay. We are downloaded on Untitled Goose Game. Let me do a little switcheroo. Give me 1 second. Let me pause the music, because I'm sure we'll want to have the game music. Bring this over, play. Oh, how to do that. There we go. Can you see that? No, you can't see that. Hang on. There we go. Oh, we don't need this either. Can you see it? Why can't you see it? There we go. All right. Now, do I play with keyboard and mouse? I guess so. Okay. All right. So we're getting into Untitled Goose Game. If you're unfamiliar with the game, sorry, I keep clicking off of it. If you're unfamiliar with the game, sorry, turn that down a little bit. There we go. Apparently it does have a 2-player mode. I didn't know that either. Okay, I need to find a way to not have to... Maybe if I'm... let me do something real quick. I don't know. Now I'll just do full screen. It's fine. Okay. Let's start. Let's just get into it. Can anyone ever really own a duck? That's a good point, Peter. That's a good point. Can anyone own a cat? We'll do the first slot. Why not? Here we are. Press space to honk. So cute. Hey, Thet. Welcome to the party. To move, double click to run. Oh. Control to bend forwards. Go. Oh. Use your beak. Okay. I'm clicking. There it is. I see. I wish I could just use ASWD. But here we are. Bend down to pick things up off the ground. Got it. Hold control. Yeah, okay, did that. Whee! Oh, we got a gate. Okay. Oh. Yeah. Ah. All right. So I am a troublesome goose who's on the warpath. Hold X to spread your wings. Oh. Very nice. Yes, but at least the kitty sometimes grant you the honor of its fluffy presence and service as a stress reliever. The duck only dreams of your destruction. I think ducks are probably very nice, actually. That's my guess. I don't know that for sure. Geese, on the other hand, are gnarly. I've been attacked by a goose before. Oh, has to zoom in. Okay. Oh. Hello. Oh. Press tab to see your to-do list. Okay. Get the groundskeeper wet. Steal the groundskeeper's keys. Make the groundskeeper wear his sun hat. Rake in the lake. Have a picnic. Okay. Bring the picnic blanket, sandwich, apple, pumpkin, carrot, jam, thermos, radio, basket. Okay, that's a lot of things. Let's get the groundskeeper wet first. Let's Let's see what we can do. So, Allie, have you played this game before? Yeah, Allie, have you played this game before? Let's grab this. And put it there. And then... Come over here. Get over here. Where is that guy? Maybe I should grab this instead. No. That's not what I wanted. No, wrong thing. No. I want this. There we go. Yeah. Okay, come over here. Where is that guy? Oh, oh no. Grab it. Ah! 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 Okay. Okay, well, we know he doesn't like the radio. What else could I grab? Oh, here's the rake. Oh, he saw me. Okay, wait, that's okay. We'll do this. We'll do this. Do this. Ah, go, go, go. Drop it, drop it, drop it. Okay, go, 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 go. Go, go, go. This way. No. Trying to set up a way to get him wet. Can I mess with this? No. Maybe if I pick up some of his things, he won't like that very much. What do you think of that? Huh? Huh? Oh, there he is. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. Where is he? There. Come on. Yeah. Ah. Wait. Hurry, hurry. All right. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. So you gotta put in his keys. Okay. Oh wait, he's going over there. Hurry, hurry. Dang it. I just want to get him wet. Come on. All right. I ain't doing nothing. He's going for the boot. I know. That's why I'm trying to get him. Okay. He said destroy the kale. I don't think that's kale, is it? No. Oh, no. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Keep going. Yeah, got him. All right. So now we need to figure out. Hurry, grab his keys. No, wrong thing. Run. Ah, almost. So we need to grab the rake. See if we can grab that and be inconspicuous. Fat chance of that. But we're gonna try. Nice. Yeah. We're doing good. Hey, all right. What else we got? Make the groundskeeper wear his sun hat. Okay. How do you make the groundskeeper wear his sun hat? There's gotta be a way, right? There's gotta be a way to make him wear his sun hat, right? How do you make him wear his sun hat? How do you make this guy wear his sun hat, huh? Find a way to grab his current hat? Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Ah! Gotta figure out a way. Steal the golf cap. Okay. So we gotta steal the golf cap by... He didn't lean down far enough for that. I was trying to like make him lean down more. He didn't lean down far enough. Something near the gate. Yeah, so I was attacked. Wait, what? Why did it give me a question mark there? Oh. Is this what makes him lean over? Maybe. Where is he? Ah! No. A little bit. Oh, the back gate? I don't think I can open that. Oh, wait. What's that? Huh. Nope. 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 What's this? Oh! What you gonna do about it? All right, I don't know what this guy's deal is. I'm gonna get all the picnic stuff. It did look like a knife. That's what I thought it was too. Okay, I need picnic blanket, sandwich, apple, pumpkin, carrot, jam, thermos, radio, basket. All right. So we already got some things over there. Let's grab the blanket. Oh, do I have to bring it to the blanket? Boing. One. Two. Okay. What else do I need? The apple. Oh, didn't mean to do that, but chaos. Ah. All right. I got the apple. What else did I need? Oh, I guess I needed both sides of the sandwich. Fine. There. Pumpkin, carrot, jam, thermos, radio. Okay. We can do that. Carrot. Carrot, done. Pumpkin, next. Then thermos. Oh, where'd your carrot go? I don't know. It's weird. To make him aware of the sun, you have to shift the orbit of Mercury. Okay. I was looking for actual helpful advice. Tim. Webbed MD. Nice. Okay, we've got the jam. Hide. Go, go, go. Secret agent. Yeah, nice. All right. The goose's footsteps are all around you. Coming from behind. You're good, Tim. Ah, he saw me. Never mind, I didn't do anything. What? What's up? I'm not doing anything. Just sipping my sippy cup. All right, now we're gonna steal. Go, go, go. Go! Go! Run! Okay, now I need to lure this guy out. Did I flap my wings at him? No, I didn't. Wait, how do I flap my wings again? How do I flap my wings again? A sign and a hammer. This doesn't really tell you, does it? X. Okay. Aha. All right. Let's see what we can do. We need the radio. Oh, we're not gonna be able to get the radio unless he's far away. He said a sign and a hammer, huh? Where's a hammer? I don't see a hammer. What if I, yeah, he's looking all over the place for all his lost stuff. I think I could lock him out, but he would still be on the outside then, right? Hammer's near the back gate. Oh, that hammer? How am I supposed to get that? Where's this guy? Come on, follow me. Here, I'll steal your boot. Get over here. Ah. Certain honk at a very particular time. That is probably a very good hint, but it's also a hint I do not understand. Okay, we're gonna try and make a run for it. Ready? Go! Yes. Yeah. Make the groundskeeper hammer his thumb. Oh, well now now we're getting to what you were talking about with the hammer. You're like just a step ahead of me. See, now he's thinking about the sign. We gotta get him to do this thing, don't we? Hammer that sign. No, don't. No. Hammer the sign. No geese. Ah, no. Ah. Let me go turn off that radio because he's gonna keep getting distracted by it. Ah! Let me out. Ah! Just turn it off. Okay, great. Now, come back and help me with this sign. Ah! Now go put it up. Yeah, come on over. All right. Now, put it up. Nothing. Just do it again. Yeah, got him. Woo! Ooh! Oh, I could have grabbed his hat there, probably. Okay. I'm gonna skip the hat part. Can I do that? Can I skip the hat part, or do I have to do the hat part? I honestly don't know how to take off his hat. Can I do something over here or something? No, not really. Okay, I'm just gonna keep going. Ooh, is there 2 different ways to go? What's back here? That doesn't seem like an actual route. No, okay. Oh, don't mind me. I'm just passing through. Just a goose on the road. All right. Oh. Oh, hello, child. Are you looking for this? He doesn't care about that, does he? Looking for the broom? Oh, there's the broom. How about... What? Ah! Not nice to geese, I see. Can I turn this off? No? Not really? Run! Run! Okay. What should I do? Oh, here we go. Break the broom. Trap the boy in the phone booth. Make the boy wear the wrong glasses. Make someone buy back their own stuff. Get on TV. Go shopping. And put in the basket those things. Okay. Well, get the boy in the phone booth. Okay. Okay. Just ignore me. Not doing anything. He likes that plane. Maybe I'll grab that. Run, run, run! He's got his glasses on too. I guess we'll drop it here. Right? Come on over. Just go, you know. Nope. Okay. You don't care about this now? Aha! Ha ha ha! Oh. What's happening? Now I go in here. Aha! Nope, nope, come on. Ah! I'm on TV! What's up? What you gonna do? Yeah! Alright, I got on TV. Hey! No fun. Okay, I've got this ball here. So I gotta somehow grab this kid's glasses. Is that... Make the boy wear the wrong glasses. Okay, I don't know how I do that. Are there other glasses somewhere? Aha, I see. That kid is very 90s. Here, let's put him here. And then... How do I get him to wear the glasses? Maybe when he's checking his glasses, then I honk at him. Because I saw him do that before. Yeah! Okay, now I take these ones. And let's just put them in here. Oop. Yeah, there we go. Pearl, you've got a viewing party going on? Read the to-do list in Palpatine voice? Oh, hang on. This kid's looking at the floor. Okay, fine. Since you can't find him. There. Does that help you? There we go. Yeah. Yeah! Alright, great. We've only got a few left. Break the broom. I can't do a Palpatine voice right now. Trying to remember, like, Palpatine's voice. Release your anger. Make someone buy back their own stuff. I can't do a Palpatine voice for the life of me. Oh, good thinking. Put the glasses back on the rack. No. Uh-oh. How do I get the glasses out? No. Uh-oh. The glasses are in there. How do I get them out again? That's how I get someone to buy back their own stuff. Come on. There we go. Run, 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 run. Ah, crap. Wait, wait, wait. Are you gonna put it back on, though? Put those glasses back on. Is she gonna put the glasses back on? She's mean. Oh, wait, maybe if she sees me with the glasses, though. Oh. Hey, check out what I'm doing. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. No. Look at me. Ah. Ah. All right. Oh, and she sees the other glasses. Okay, good. Okay. Sorry. Ah. I'm out. Just put the glasses back on. Did she do it? And the other ones? Grab the... Ah. Gosh dang it. Grab these glasses too. Okay. I'm out. I'm alright. Alright. Put the other ones up there. Alright, well, I'm stealing your broom. Now, how do I break the broom? Ah! Okay. How do I break the broom? Okay. Why is everybody so mean to me? I'm just a goose. Just a silly goose. Okay, we need to break the broom. I need to collect all sorts of stuff, probably in my... Did she put the glasses back? Ah, she didn't put the glasses back on. Put the glasses on there. I'm telling you. Okay, well, I'm gonna start collecting things. What do I need? Toothbrush, loo paper, hairbrush, tinned foil, cleaner, fruit, and veg. This must be British, huh? Toothbrush, loo paper. Okay, let's just collect all sorts of stuff. Oh, don't mind me. Don't mind me. Nothing happening. Nope, you didn't see this. Nope. Ah. She saw it. She's definitely not gonna notice it the second time, though. Dang it. Alright. I didn't... Run! What do I do? How far can I go? Oh no. Oh no. Alright, it'll take her a while to get back. It is quite British. Let's, where should I bring this? Maybe let's bring it over here. Out of direct view. Put it there. And... Ah. What do I need? I haven't got anything. Toothbrush. Where are the toothbrushes? Yeah? Huh? Okay. Sounds good. Okay. Where does one find the toothbrush? This is Untitled Goose Game, if you are watching. How does she see that? Come on. Okay, I got the paper. Then as soon as she grabs it, does it not count anymore? Doesn't count anymore. So I need hairbrush, tin foil, cleaner, fruit and veg. She sees all. Okay, so I need to obscure this somehow. Maybe if I bring it over this way more, maybe she'll be less aware then. There. Now it's really far away. Okay. Dang it, she sees that so easily. I'm telling you. Alright, 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 alright. Now this is gonna happen. Alright, alright, alright. I'm not doing very good with this one. She's constantly facing that direction. Pretty much. So I can go over on this side, maybe. This seems like a good thing to have. There we go. Yeah, that was the cleaner. All right. Oh, yeah, sorry. Now we'll get the TP. Nice. Easy steal. Wonderful. Now we need toothbrush, hairbrush, tin foil. There's the hairbrush. Run, 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 run. Yeah. Okay, we got the hairbrush. Tin foil, fruit and veg, toothbrush. Go, Goose, go. Yeah, she really likes her broom, apparently. Got fruit and veg, just with that. Toothbrush, tinned foil. Where's the toothbrush? I don't remember any toothbrush. I haven't seen any toothbrush. Tinned foil. Alright, I'm out. Oh, tinned food? Shows what I know. My reading comprehension is not very good, apparently. Okay. Go, 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 go. Great. That didn't make it in. There we go. All right. Toothbrush. Thank you for the clarification, Tim. Oh, see, it fell out again. It's all got to fit in there. Otherwise, it doesn't count, apparently. That's probably close enough, right? Yeah. Okay. Toothbrush. Where the heck is the toothbrush? I don't see a toothbrush there. Where the heck is the toothbrush? I don't see a toothbrush anywhere. Do you guys? Head to the right of the map. Ah. So you're saying it's not in the shop area. Let's find out. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Oh, wrong thing. Yeah. Stop being so hard to control. There we go. Yay! You got the toothbrush. Hooray, thanks, Pearl. Yay, we went shopping. Make someone buy back their own stuff and break the broom. Yeah, it is pretty gross. Toothbrush out of the trash can? Come on. Okay, so we need that broom, but we also need to figure out what to do with it. How do we break the broom? How do we break the broom? What else is in there, though? There's something else in there. No. No? Nothing else in there? Alright. Oh, wait. It definitely grabbed something, didn't it? Or definitely pointed to something? Nah, it was probably just the handle. Alright. Maybe I can grab it now. Fuck. Grab it, grab it, grab it. Go, go, go. Ah. Do something with your broom. All right, we need to make somebody buy something back that was theirs. I thought that the kid would want to buy back his glasses, but he seems perfectly content with the glasses that he has. Do something with these glasses. She's just stomping on the glasses. No, she doesn't care about the glasses at all. What about the, what about this? Can you, are you gonna put that? Yeah, all right. And now he's gonna be like, wait a second. Where'd that thing go? Oh, sorry, kid. It might take a while for him to get around to buying that that plane. Get the hand shovel. I think he's gonna buy back this plane. Could be wrong. Oh, here. My brother sent a picture of his game collection. Let me show it to you real quick. Is that gonna even focus? No. Nope, not at all. Well, it's big. Just trust me. Okay. So I'm gonna grab her broom. Just gonna bring it over here for now. There's an entryway there. I got her broom, but how do I break it now? How do I break the broom? Maybe if I also take this kid's soccer ball, then he won't have anything to do. Nope, nope, wrong way. Go the direction I want. No. Alright, she's gonna kick me out. And now, gonna do something with that soccer ball? No. She's really good at kicking it. Alright. Oh, how did she find her broom again? What the heck? Ah! She found her broom. We didn't break it. When she shoot you, then grab and pull it? Oh! Is that it? Yeah! Thank you, Mr. 13. Appreciate that. New to do. Trap the shopkeeper in the garage. What? Oh. Yeah. Go in here. Oh. While they're busy with that, I'm gonna bring this over here, maybe? Hey, bought back his own stuff. Oh, she's gonna go look for something in the garage. Open it. Yeah. Oh, I see. Keep going. Dang it. They can't see you if you don't move. Oh, that's just mean. Wait. Grab this. No. Give it. Give it to me. Is she just not strong enough to take it away from me? Wow. No, no, no. Yeah, go, go, get out, get out. Oh, I'm trapped too. Well, I trapped both of us, so I guess that works. Hey, look at that. Got a new path. Sweet. I think I completed everything. Yep, did everything there. She is a goose hater, I agree. She doesn't like me very much. Here I go, on my journey. Let's go a little faster. Speed it up, okay? There's two different directions. Huh. Where am I going? No idea. Okay. Okay. What is going on? All right, can't go that. Oh wait, can I go here? Yeah. Where am I? Oh, what? Okay, I don't want to be here. All the way at the beginning again. Don't want that. Let's try what's down this way. Oh, that's the other route. Okay. I'm pretty sure signs like that are against the Aviation and Waterfowl Rights Act of 1976. Okay, can't get in that way. So let's go this way. Let's see what's up here. Okay, nothing here, but maybe I can get in here. Aha! Oh, hey, all right, we've made it. We made it to a new area, but it's also almost 11:30 here, and I gotta work tomorrow. So I think I'm gonna call it for tonight. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me, though. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna end for tonight. We'll probably end up doing some more streams later in, maybe even later in the week, maybe even later, you know, definitely later in the month. Probably not later in the week since I'll be out of town over the weekend. But yeah, I appreciate the suggestion for Untitled Goose Game. I love that game. It's so much fun. It's been a really long time since I've seen it and played it for a little bit. I didn't play it that much though. So I'm excited to explore it more. Yeah, GG's. But appreciate y'all hanging out for the stream. And we'll talk more soon. And I'll have other more interesting stuff to go on. So Mr. 13, thanks for coming out. Same to you, Pearl, Tim, 123 Gamer Man, all you guys. Really appreciate it. All right. It's been a fun time. And I will talk with you later. Uh-oh. All right. See you guys. Have a good night. Bye.